Today we're gonna talk to Platano-Man. He doesn't want to show his face. He's a good friend of mine. We're gonna talk about film. He actually met the Long Island serial killer. Uh, that's it for now. But he's Platano-Man. Platano-Man.
Hi, bro. This is Platano-Man. We'll
Hey, how
find
you
out
doing?
later on down the line what his real name is. How
Okay,
you doing, Platano-Man?
I'm doing all right. What about you?
I'm doing all right. So I have you on because you're a very good friend of mine, and you can tell truth bombs at me. This is not.
Yes,
This is just like a. You can rip on me or whatever you want, but obviously don't curse.
no problem.
So how do we meet?
We met. We were shooting. There was a shooting of commercial, a Canon commercial.
Yeah.
Probably was 2005. It could have been, or 2004.
Yeah, I was still living in New York City. Yeah.
2005, I think it was. And we were shooting the commercial, and you were in the commercial. I was a production assistant, and I think you were an intern.
Yeah, I
Oh,
was an intern. I wasn't getting paid.
yeah, yeah.
But
I remember
it
that.
was good connections. I got
I
to meet
remember
you, and
that.
I got to meet this other guy. His first name is TC. His name is TC. And then the director. I wrote a script. I felt bad. I wrote a script. It's a hard. He was into hard. He was like a horror director eventually. I wrote a script for him. He liked it, but I just couldn't raise the money. I was like, ah.
Yeah.
Actually, just like 25 pages in back then.
Yeah.
I wish I had gone
Yeah.
and finished it. Right now, I have like 55 pages of it.
The funny thing about that first meeting when I met you, you were like, I don't know how, I think I was in my mid-20s back then. And you were 28 years old, right? And you were like, dude, I'm
No,
20.
2005, I was 30.
You sure?
29.
Yeah, 29.
No, it was a summer because I was born in October, so I was 29 turning 30.
Yeah. And I remember you were like, that dude, I'm getting old. I'm not gonna be an actor. I'm trying to be an actor, but I'm too old. I'm like, dude, you're 20 years old, bro. What's wrong with you? That's what I remember.
This is why I brought you on. You could just like hit me with it.
Yeah.
And then I did a video for you.
Yeah, I remember. I'm like, yo,
You actually paid me.
yeah, I remember.
It's nice of you.
Yeah, I remember. Like, okay, I kept, I kept all these contacts before and I still do keep people's contacts. People will like give me their the information or whatever it is, or I try to contact them and see what if they, if they can help me out or I can help them out or whatever it is. Uh, it's funny, and even years ago, I still helped some people out. But I remember you giving me your information. I'm like, you know what? If I ever do something, like I'm gonna need an actor, let me hit up this guy. And I remember there was an ad on Craigslist for to do a video shoot. And the guy was giving everybody $200. Can you believe that? Everybody $200 to do his videos. He was like a DJ guy, no, not producers, more like electronic music. Man, this sounds pretty cool. Like, you're gonna give me $200. I'm gonna spend it, and he's gonna put it out on Europe or whatever it is. I thought that was a cool idea. And like, man, and I gave him this script. He really loved it. He's like, okay, you're one of the people that I want to. He gave me $200, and I said, okay, I'm gonna get Jason. and I'm gonna get my mom. There was another girl on there. She was my friend. I'm gonna put her on there, and I'm gonna get some of my other friends just to help me out on the shoot. And that's what it
Yeah.
was. It was like just a friendly thing, and
It's pretty intense, man. You had me doing intense emotional stuff, man. I was like,
yeah, it was pretty funny. It was cool. It was a cool shoot. It was a cool shoot
well,
too.
it's very emotional. It's like very stressful, emotional, and like,
Yeah.
whoa. I
Well,
wasn't ready for that.
yeah,
At that time, I
yeah,
wasn't really in touch with as an actor, I wasn't really in touch with my emotions in that kind of
yeah,
way. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I was, but it felt like a very intense acting class, man. I just wasn't, I don't know. It was a lot. It was very emotionally
Yeah, no,
draining.
I felt like you didn't know what you were doing, but I'm like, okay, this he's still doing
What
a
do you
good
mean?
job. I said he's still doing a good, and not that you didn't know what you were doing. I mean, you were not confident. I'm like,
Oh
dude,
no. I think I found my confidence like 5 years ago.
yeah,
After I turned like 43 and stuff.
yeah, yeah. But I said, dude, I don't know where this video is gonna go. Don't worry about it. I hope it goes somewhere. You know. And I gave in I gave in the video to the guy. He did not like it. I thought it was a pretty funny. I'm like, I'm looking back at it now, as a critically, and I'm like, man, you know, $200 and we did this little thing. It's not that bad,
Yeah, yeah.
It's not that bad. But this guy, I don't know what the hell he was thinking. He thought we were gonna make some some grand music video. I mean, there were some people who did. I saw some of the videos that he did choose, and they put a budget in. I'm like, yo, this is not $200. Yeah, it is. And he put $2,000 on it. The people themselves put two thousand
Yeah.
dollars. Of course, give me a $2,000 budget, and I'll probably do way better than that shit. But
You
whatever.
probably wouldn't have you probably would not have hired me. You would have hired another actor.
No, nah, I would have hired you. I still would have hired you because that was my idea. Like, okay, uh this guy, he's kind of nerdy, whatever. Let me do a nerd script, a script with this guy nerd or whatever, and make it out like a Viagra shit and whatever. And it was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. It was pretty cool.
Oh, now I get it. It was a nerd who just couldn't get it up.
Yeah.
I finally got it after like what?
Yeah.
18 years.
Yeah.
I thought it was just a music video who was just looking for drugs. I think that was the thing that you wanted me to think about.
Yeah.
Like I needed my drugs. I didn't connect right until now. Like,
yeah,
oh, it's about Viagra. He's a nerd. He can't get it up.
He says it was
because I was too young.
Yeah, he was taking blue pills. So
Yeah.
I know that the guy. I know he's a producer, right? I don't know he popped pills, but I'm like, okay, I like the song. I mean, I like the song. The song he was giving. He gave us a list of songs, and that was the song that I liked the most. And I'm like, but I don't want to do a movie. I don't want to do a song about, the drugs he's taking. He's probably taking some uppers or whatever he's taking. I'm like, okay, let me joke around and say it's about Viagra because it could be, I don't know what kind of drugs he was talking about.
Yeah.
So
I had fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And then you're really good. I wish
it was fun.
You do more stuff. You and I argue about it, but then you worked on my 3 web series. You did a good job.
Yeah, that was hard because
it's a challenge. It was like a learning experience. What do you mean it was hard?
It was hard because I wanted to do something a little bit better. Like, okay, if we're doing a web series, let's put our all into it. And I did, the funny
because you wanted to put more money into it. I didn't really have any money into it.
Yeah. And the funny thing is that we used the same people, the same people who did the video, right? We got their equipment, they got the equipment from that place. And that was the cheapest place, and that was pretty cool. Like going back over there and getting those people, getting the equipment from those people. But even that, right? You know, I didn't thought it was that great, but I'm looking. I looked at it and how your friend edited. I didn't edit it. Your friend edited it. I'm like, wow. You know, he edited really, really good, and I'm like,
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say something bad.
no, no. I said, wow, he edited pretty good. No, but you know why? Because the thing was, is that you edit when you shoot something really good, it edits itself. Because when I saw his version of it, I'm like, okay, it's really dark. It's not a lot of not a
Yeah.
lot of cutaways.
Each episode was its own standalone story, so to speak.
Yes. So when he shot it, he was not. It was very different from what I did. I'm like, I think mine's is a little bit better. You know, the story was silly, but he did a good job editing. I just think I did a better job in covering. You know,
Yeah.
that's what you.
Well, everyone's got their talents, bro. I mean, everyone's got their
Yeah,
talents. You know what I mean?
it's true. You know, it's coverage. That's what.
He's
No, go on.
the guy we're talking about is Rodney. He's visually, he's like really spot on. He really loves visual stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's very clean. That's what he likes.
Yeah, but
he's very photographic. He's
yes,
cinematic. Yeah, cinematic, photographic.
Yeah, the only thing is,
but it's clean.
The only thing is
very clean.
The only thing is he missing is the coverage. See, you know, I look at.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay,
I know what you mean by coverage, but I don't know what you mean by in relation to
this. Okay, the thing is, this is what why Hollywood movies seem so seamless compared to foreign movies, international
foreign movies. Oh, okay.
International movies is that in Hollywood they shoot a lot. You know, they'll shoot 10. They'll shoot a scene 10 different ways, all these angles, and they don't miss. Like, okay, I'm gonna shoot. I saw my friend. He did a independent film, and they shot things, and then it transitioned to another location. I'm like, okay, that looks weird. That cut looks weird. Why it looks weird? Why I'm going from one place to the other, and why it looks weird? That cut. Oh, because they didn't did any coverage. Oh, okay. Now I'm here in this. Look, it's outside. I'm here now. I'm in this location. They didn't do that, and that's why a lot of movies are bad, and a lot of good movies are pretty good because they know how to do those type of things, you know.
Well, I just like foreign films because they're just like I think the coloring is.
Yes.
What do they call it? Coloring?
Which one? What are you talking about?
After you make a movie and you edit it, they color.
What is it? They do color grading.
Color grading, yeah. The color grading, the color is just like much better. It's like it's richer. Like even like any type, you can tell an Italian movie.
Yes.
Tell a Russian movie, Swedish movie. What's the only Swedish movies that I watch is they're like black and white. A lot of European ones, black and white. So I can't say, but like the French.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell it's a French movie just from the coloring and just like the style and the feel of it.
Yes. Well,
remember Breathless? Even though it was black and white, but you can tell it was a French movie.
Yes. Well, a lot of
Breathless was good.
A lot of foreign movies, they don't have the budget like Hollywood, so they have to shoot things faster. So they have to be on. They have to, so it's mostly in one cut, in one angle. A lot of
I like that, man. I like that.
A lot of movement. So in Hollywood, they love doing the, the wide angle, close up, and that does get boring at times.
Oh, I see what you mean. They
If you,
they
if you
do
look at
the
go
typical
look,
vanilla, plain
yeah,
vanilla.
if you look at Lena, that's her name. Denim, the girls who the woman who did Girls for HBO, Lena, whatever her name is, Dawn.
Lena Dunham.
Yeah, Dylan Dunham. You see, if
Lena
you see her, if
Lena
you see
Dunham.
her first, you see her first movie that she did, that she directed. It's even Woody Allen himself. It's just typical Hollywood way of doing it. Shoot wide angle, close up, close up, close up. It's
Yeah.
seamless. It's nice.
They stuck to the
There's
basics.
there's nothing really exciting about it. And but in French movies, they're very different. French and oh, no, it's foreign films themselves.
You sound like you're saying porn.
No,
I'm like,
Yeah.
porn, what?
I love porn too, but that's another topic.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. I stopped watching porn, man.
Yeah,
But yeah, I wish I wrote you a script. You like that? I don't know. We got into a fight. You know how we get
Yeah.
into fights. We get into big
Yes.
fights.
yes.
I think part of it too is
Oh,
like
I'm trying. You know what the thing is? I'm trying to start focusing on these little things because
I just want my money because I wanted you to pay me
I gotta
$250.
focus on these things because it's crazy.
What?
It's crazy.
Oh,
Somebody just sent me some crazy ass email. I don't even know.
I don't mean to change the subject, but you got to tell people who you met while you were working at the New York City DOB.
The apartment building.
Yeah, you got to tell people. You got to tell people.
Yeah,
Come on, bro.
I met
Come on.
Rex. I met Rex Helen.
Who is he? Who is he?
He is the Long Island killer.
Yep.
Yeah.
And what was he like? You told me.
He was kind of cool, actually. To tell you the truth. He's a little cocky.
Yeah.
Cocky. He's very talkative. But
What did you hear him talk about? What did he talk about with you?
he talked about the DOB, the system, and he says he claims, and you see another documentary online about it too. If you go Google it, Rex Hellerman's, he talks about like he was the one who created this business. The business is buildings consultants. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's like helping architects and engineers to expedite. They also call us expediters, right? To expedite their building projects. You got to know the code. What can you do in a certain project?
Yeah.
And how to quickly get this in. He claims he was the one who created this system in the 80s. This business has been around for years.
So the business that you're in now, right?
It's been around for years. I know a guy from the early 1970s who's been doing it, and he claims he knows people from the 50s who were doing it. So for him to say, okay, I'm the one who created this business. Yeah, right, whatever.
Well, but so that's the conversation. Wait, what kind of conversations did you have with him, like one-on-one?
Oh, mostly
like
on
hi,
the
hello, and that's it.
Yeah, mostly on the business. Like the thing about the DOB, right? The Department of Buildings, is that there's always changes, and we always complain. To certain people, like, man, I can't believe they're doing this change. They're gonna ruin our business, our business. And you're like, nah, don't worry about it. We'll still make money. I'll still.
Who said that? Who said they'd still make money?
Rex.
Oh, okay.
I'll still make money. Don't worry. It'll be less work, but I'll still be making money. And he was doing well good for himself, you know.
And what exactly did you do at the Department of Buildings?
What I do is like uh I'll take there's a lot of things I do. But mostly when I see him, I'm trying to get a job approved.
Okay, so you just try to get a job approved. Okay.
Yeah, I'll go they'll give me the plans, the paperwork, and I'll take it to the Department of Buildings to approve it. You know, but this can take hours because you know it's a lot of people there. So a lot of architects are everywhere and doing work everywhere in the city, right?
So they're too busy to be like filing paperwork. So that's what you do for them, right? Is that
Yes,
wrong?
that's what we do. And there's people who work under the architect, or there's people who are the architects who hire other people. Those are the consultants. And
Yeah.
and some of these businesses are huge. You have a lot of employees.
You're
You know,
basically like a permit coordinator.
yes,
Am I wrong?
yes. But I can do,
Permits.
yeah, I can do more than that, more than just
Yeah,
permit.
yeah. You coordinate and expedite. Okay.
Yeah,
And he would come to you. He would come to you.
yes.
Like he would go there to get permits, and like if somehow did you work for him, or did
No, I
you
didn't. No, I didn't work for him at
you
all.
just ended up just seeing him
Yeah,
in the building at the agency?
yes, yeah. And he's a pretty big guy. He's 6'4". He's probably 300 pounds. He was pretty big.
Oh, yeah, 300 pounds. But did he look? Was he like overweight?
Yeah, he was overweight. He was overweight. He was big, big.
How did he dress?
He you know, slacks, shirt slacks. Always professional. He sometimes with a tie.
Did he have
You
like
know, yeah,
pens in his
yeah.
fucking?
And the thing is with the DOB, people can dress whatever they want. You know, I go there casual, you know, with jeans and stuff. Uh, and there's people who do go there. They have some building some companies ask them to treat, you know, to dress the part, you know, with the tie and all that crap. But
So,
most
were you working for the DOB, for the actual agency, or you were just going there?
yeah, I was just going there. Yes.
Oh, okay, you didn't work for the DOB. Okay,
No.
you just ended up because of your job as a consultant. You ended up seeing him there because you were there practically every day, like
Yep.
you know, day in day out. And because he was an architect, right?
Yes, an architect.
Because he was an architect, you would obviously also see him and just like,
Yeah.
Were you like ever in like the same elevator as him? Did you ever share an elevator?
No. No.
That's crazy, man. How many people did he kill? How many? Just women, right? I don't really.
Yeah, I think it's they report. I think it's reported that they think that he may have killed like at least 10 people.
It just
Women.
was it just prostitutes?
Yes, prostitutes.
Wow.
It
Makes me think about that girl in Long Island, in Queens. Like they pinned it on a black guy he looked a little bit off. Like he looked a little like mentally handicapped. It was an Italian girl.
Oh, okay. I don't know that story, but yeah,
Howard Beach. It was at Howard Beach, Queens.
Oh, you're talking about Yusuf Hawkins.
Who?
You're talking about Yusuf Hawkins?
I don't know. It was a pretty Italian girl.
Yeah,
very, very Italian American.
I think you're talking about Yusuf Hawkins, who was killed by a group of Italian people, right?
No. It was an Italian girl that was killed. She was running. She was going for a jog. Her father was going to go with her, but that day the father didn't go. She just went by herself, and they found her body, and they found out a black guy who looked like he looked like he had the mental capacity of like an 8-year-old. I mean,
I think I heard of this story.
I'm not trying to. So I mean, but he just looked like he was just lost. He didn't look like he would hurt anybody. But I don't know. That's just
I think I heard
I
this.
mean, maybe he could. You know what I mean? I'm not like.
I think I heard,
Allegedly, he killed the girl.
yeah, I think I heard of the story.
I don't know. I mean, they
You
pinned it
know,
on him. I don't know if he was charged.
yeah, Rex is like
Like women
a
are getting like what?
Rex is like a real life Patrick Bateman. You know, the funny thing is that movie came out. Nobody would think that. Hey, look, a professional will be a serial killer. Look at him. Look at Rex.
Yeah, I mean, the clown guy, right? And he was like a plumber or something like that.
Yeah, William Gacy. You're talking about Gacy.
Yeah, yeah. William Gacy, he was a clown, and Ted Bundy was I think he was a law student. I don't know what happened to him.
Yeah, he was a law student. John Wayne Gacy.
John Wayne Gacy, yeah.
Yeah.
No. Like Ted Bundy was a law student. You know, Ted Bundy, he was he volunteered for the suicide hotline.
Oh, really?
Yeah, along with Anne Rice. I think it was Anne or one of the or Daniel, one of the detective writers, like a female detective writer, like crime thriller writer. I want to say Anne Rice, but I could be wrong. Anne Rice is like the. Did she do like Dracula movies? I don't know. I dropped.
You're talking about the vampire person, the writer of the vampire movies. You're talking about she did the movie with Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise.
Is that Anne Rice? No, there was a crime thriller writer who also, she's famous now. She's famous, and she used to volunteer with Ted Bundy at the suicide hotline. That's what I'm saying. May not be Anne Rice. Maybe I'm just. I'm
give
just
me
like
a second.
off the top of my head.
Give me a second, okay?
Well, you gonna look it up?
No, I have to do something. Give me a second. Okay?
Yeah. This is what's fun about this podcast, bro.
Okay, I'm back.
It was Anne. I just looked it up. It was Anne Rule.
Okay.
Anne Rule. She describes him as charming and sensitive.
Okay.
Anyway, we're pretty much up, man.
Okay, we're done.
Yeah, 29 minutes, bro.
Okay.
Usually I just do 30.
Okay, we'll do another. We'll do one another time then.
Yeah, you'll be on once a month.
Okay, no problem.
All right.
Thanks. You should get some stars on this shit.
You are the star, bro.
All right.
All right, I'll talk to you later.